welcome to my Suburban Oasis. Glad to have you today. We're getting ready for the holiday season, and I don't know about you, but things are ramping up, I should say, not wrapping up. And we are getting ready to redecorate our front porch, and we got our Christmas tree today. And one of the things that I like to do this time of year, just like a lot of other people, is decorate outside, just to bring a little bit of enjoyment and visual interest to the house at a time when there's not as much to look at outside. So one of the ways that I do that is by going around and finding things that I like to decorate with that are natural and free. And so recently I went up north to the Upper Peninsula with my husband and son for deer camp. And while they went out and hunted deer, I went out and hunted for sticks and stones and other things that I wanted to decorate with. So some of the things that I got up there are some of these red twig dogwood. And I'm going to cut some more of those today. I have a few more I'd like to get out of my yard. And then I also collect these stones that are on the beach there, which are well worn by the waves of Lake Superior. And I also have gotten some of the beech wood, which you can see in some of these pots here that I have used. It's super pretty color because it's worn off the bark. I think these are actually roots from trees. And so I'm going to be taking out all of the fall things like the pumpkins and getting rid of those, and then bringing in some more evergreen boughs. As I said, we went to the Christmas tree farm today, cut our Christmas tree, and they let you take as many boughs as you want. So if you're looking for some evergreens, it's a great resource to check by one of your local tree farms. After they shake the trees and they cut off the small boughs on the bottom of the trees, they just let us take them for free. And so I'll trim some of these off, and I will use them in those window boxes and other planters around the yard. So let's go over. My neighbor also said she would let me take some of her pine cones from under her tree, so let's go over and get those. Then I'll grab my clippers and we'll get those cuttings from the red twig dogwood. Let's go. All right, so here we are under the pine tree. We have lots of little tiny pine cones to pick up. And so I'll show you some of them. They're very small. What I'd like to do with some of these is dip them in wax with my son later and make a string of them. And I think that will be fun. We can make some small strings of them to help light the fireplace. So that will be super fun. I read also that you can sprinkle some salt on them and it will help change the color when you put them in the fire. So we'll try that. I have some Epsom salts and I think sea salt and then iodized salt. And we'll try the different ones as an experiment to see what color flame they produce. You're so cute. Okay, so here's my harvest. I actually got a little feather as well, which I thought was pretty, so I figured I'd throw it in there. And yeah, should be fun to do these later on. I'll show you that video as well. Okay, so here I am in my backyard. Things aren't looking all that pretty right now, but this red twig dogwood sure is. So you're actually supposed to prune these all the way down to the ground once every 3 years, or 1/3 of the branches every 3 years. So what I like to do is look for the ones that actually have been around for a while, and you can tell because they're a little bit darker, a little less bright, and that way not only am I doing a good thing for my bush and trimming it and revitalizing it, but I'm getting something free for my yard to help decorate in my front. I'm gonna get this one more. Whew. All right, so you can actually see some brand new ones right here, which are really bright compared to some of the other ones. So these are brand new this year. These are probably from last year. This one's brand new this year. And they kind of turn as you go. But you can see that the old ones still have a nice color. So I'll actually be able to still utilize these in my arrangements and they'll still look beautiful. All right, well, let's go see what I got for my whole bounty. Well, here's my harvest for the day, guys. I have a ton of evergreen branches, and these are Fraser fir, so they're nice and soft to work with. And then I have my red twig dogwoods, which will provide very good winter interest, and there you have it, green and red for Christmas if you celebrate that holiday. And then I have my whole basket with pine cones that I'm going to be able to make some fire starters with and maybe even string up some other type of decorations. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it and got some ideas about things you can use around your yard or other people's if they're willing to share. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed my video, give me a thumbs up and click the like button. Hit the subscribe button and even click that notification bell to get notified the next time a new video comes out. Thanks again. Bye.